Hiya, I'm doing a blackout message. Okay. I thought I was done with messages for today. I really did, and I was packing up, as this happens sometimes, and I got a download, and I said, well, let me go into this energy because I've been picking up on it since yesterday. Let me see what needs to be said. And for some of you who've been dealing with some kind of doppelganger energy, somebody trying to cloak themselves in your energy in order to manifest materially off of your frequencies, your divine gifts, your divine talents. These people do it in so many ways. Some of you have a very specific energetic sequence to your aura, which affects your auric field. And somebody may have been cloaking themselves in that energy. If that part is resonating for you, this might be the reading for you. So the energy I've been getting about this person, this is a person who was working with someone else that you knew. So this was at least two people working together, okay, that you are aware of and that you know they're in your life, or they were in your life. They were close. For a lot of you, this was family and close friends, as a lot of this stuff is exposing itself to be the case. This person who was cloaking themselves in your energy and materially manifesting off of your divine blueprint, this person was arrogant. This person was arrogant. They thought that they were so smart. In fact, for many of you, they rubbed in your face what they were accruing using your energy and made you feel as if you were less than, because to them, it's all about material stuff. And whoever I'm dealing with, if you're resonating, this person may have made like buku bucks, like that reading I was doing on Friday. I said to you about from the energy of the sacral chakra harvesting in the moon. This person may have made quite a good amount of money off of keeping you duped and out of your power, and disempowering you on purpose in order to cloak themselves in your energy, because there was no other way for themselves to cloak. There was no other way that they could cloak themselves in your energy other than to keep you in constant states of pain. Well, what I'm getting here is this person that was really arrogant and really smug is waking up now and finding out that they've been duped somehow too. And it's something to do with this other person that I feel is someone that you might both know, who maybe introduced them to this or taught them this. Again, a lot of this energy is like a karmic sibling, karmic cousin, and a karmic aunt and uncle, or karmic parents. There's some kind of like passing on the baton of these parents or aunt and uncle did this to you from childhood, and they passed the baton on to this cousin or this sibling. And this cousin or this sibling rubbed your nose in all of their so-called success, and it was part of shaming you and making you feel stupid. It was part of trying to bar you out of your own divine inheritance and legacy. And while it was working for them, while you were not aware, while you were still healing, they made your life not very nice. And they did that on purpose. And this person, this cousin or this karmic sibling or karmic friend, whoever this might be in your reality, this doppelganger, they are now realizing that the very ones who taught them, the aunt, the uncle, the mother, the father, the mentor, the head of a coven, whoever it was that was their leader, was actually also a puppet master for them too. So it's like this person is recognizing and realizing that they were duped also. But here's the thing too, as I pick up my cards. Here's the thing, is that this person is waking up to the fact that they were duped. At the same time, they're waking up to the fact that everything that they tried to take from you must now be returned. So can you imagine what kind of energy this person must be in? Party time is over Let's put it that way, okay? Everything that they've taken from you it's like either they have to give it back or they're losing it. And at the same time, they're waking up to the truth that they were duped to somehow. And this person now is being humbled and humiliated because that's the path they chose for themselves. And they're wanting to come back to you. They're wanting to come back and maybe try to throw the other person, the aunt, the uncle, the parent who taught them how to do this stuff. They want to throw them under the bus. They want to get some kind of they want to come to you and get some kind of immunity in your energy field again. They want to come in and apologize. For some of them, it's a fake apology, but they are beginning to feel the pangs of the karma for the shit they did, and then try to pretend like they were something that they weren't while rubbing your nose in it. You see, this is why their karma is going to be very interesting, because some people do this shit and they, they keep it on the low. They're not ostentatious about it. This person wasn't like that. This person wanted you to feel inferior. Okay, we have coming out, yes, shallow grave at the bottom of the deck in the oracles of shadows and light. You miss someone. The 9th of February might be important coming up. The 29th of January. The 2nd of September might have been an important date. That would be Virgo season, Pisces season. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Pisces. Is it the 2nd of February is Aquarius, but if I said Virgo and Pisces, there's no coincidence. What we have actually coming out is Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl. We have ghost people here. And this is talking about empty vessels. Okay, so somebody is like depleted. What these people don't realize, they get into these contracts and they have no idea what they're really doing. This person, in order, it's kind of like, it's 2:22 on my clock, 2:22. In order to do these things, right? It's kind of like, I was watching another tarot reader that I love, and she kept on coming to this energy. I think it was last week, and then it started to come to me. Like my guide started to show me certain things with this reference too, and that is that it's like in The Little Mermaid when Ariel signs away her voice and her freedom to Ursula, and she doesn't read the small print, and then all the way up until she overcomes Ursula. At every turn, they're trying to put blocks in her path. Every time she manages to get a breakthrough in order to tell Eric who she is, something happens, right? What these people don't realize is that these contracts, they didn't read the what my former mentor would say, the terms and the conditions, the T's and the C's. And so this person was cloaking themselves in your energy, but they didn't realize that as soon as you started to call your energy back and your power back and everything that they've been stealing from you back, that they'd be left not only with nothing in terms of material things, but they would be left an empty vessel. A lot of them have been stripped of their own divine gifts. They have forfeited so much of who they are, and some of them are not even able at this point to properly make energy without feeding. Some of them have literally in their quest to take your divine energy and power, they have become vampires, and now they're starving. Now they're starving. That's what I'm seeing here with this Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl. The 3rd of April might be of significance. That's going to be Aries season. And the 4th of March, that's again Pisces. This person, if they come to you, if they enter your energy field, whether you're all of a sudden, there's something about this full moon in Cancer where something was revealed to them. And again, I'm feeling this is a family dynamic. This full moon in Cancer revealed a lot of things going on behind the scenes for certain families, right? And certain bloodlines and all of this. Because this stuff that I'm picking up on here, this is something that's been passed down. It's been passed down. It's something that has been happening in a family for a while. And because we're moving into these new energies and this new age, it can't go forward anymore. But these people, because they were so stuck trying to steal from other people, and they were so focused on money instead of love or accessing their divinity and their own healing, because they were so focused on that, they missed out on the memo. They missed out on the memo that the ark has left, and they weren't on it. This person is an empty vessel. I keep on hearing they're an empty vessel. At the bottom of my deck now, we have dried flower fairy, sweet memories. This person might be trying to attach to your energy field by through like rehashing sweet memories, whether they come to you and they want to talk to you, or whether this is something that they're projecting into your emotional energy, this feeling of sentimentality and nostalgia. Okay, so if this person has all of a sudden been in your energy, especially since the full moon, if they've been showing up in your thoughts, or you've been feeling like, oh, maybe I've been too hard on them kind of thing, if that's what you've been feeling, if they've been visiting you in your dreams, know that this is the reason why. They're beginning to feel the first pangs of regret, because whatever ruse they had going, it's no longer. And there's something about this full moon that woke them the fuck up, and they realized the whole time they thought they were betraying you and leveling up. Through that betrayal, they were being betrayed too by the very ones or one that taught them how to betray you. And so they thought they were getting in good with the boss, with whoever it was, this higher up, whoever it was, this parent, this aunt, this uncle. Whole time they were being played too. Breaking dawn. Breaking dawn, yeah, something, this breaking dawn energy, this is the energy of something coming to light. Something coming to light that cannot be hidden anymore. But not only that, what I'm getting here is also violet flame energies. You know, like I feel like the violet flame is at work also helping you to dispel the illusions from the truth. And if you're not utilizing the power of the violet flame, that might be something your guides are reminding you to do, to clear your auric field right now, because it's like this person also, they want to come back and apologize, or they want to come back and tell on the other person. And really what it is, it's because they're so energy hungry. It's because they want to feed. They're trying to find a way to attach to you somehow, play on your heart, get into your emotional field in order to tell you their boohoo story, or tell you they're sorry, or tell you they were duped, or come and tell you that they know what this person was doing behind your back, and they never knew what was going on and all this other stuff. It's bullshit. This person knew what they were doing. They may not have had all the details, but they were enjoying it for as long as they were profiting and making you look like a fool. The destiny swapper never thought you'd take your destiny back. Transitions to the spirit realm. Number 16. This is the Tower card. This is at the bottom of the deck. This is the Angel of Death. Okay? The Angel of Death is lurking around this person right now. And that can mean a lot of things. That can mean literally the giving up of their life for what they've done, or it can mean the giving up of everything that is, you know, the giving up of everything that would settle their debt to you. Let's put it that way. It depends on how much shit they've done. But like I said, what I'm getting with this person is that they've been vampirizing so much that they don't really have the energy to they're not able to make their own energy. And the thing about it is that they have been vampirizing off of, I don't know if they've been doing it to other people, but I do know that it's like they've gotten used to your energy. They've gotten used to your energy signature. There's something here about like wanting, it was your energy that helped them to do something specifically. A clockwork pumpkin. This keeps coming out. A wonderful idea, the aha moment. Your creativity is returning to you. And as your creativity returns to you, they're losing it. They're losing their ability to bring the things to life that they were bringing to life using your energy. Time is running out for them very quickly. I'm drawn to, there's a light bulb in this pumpkin. A green light bulb. They've got like heart chakra closing down. It's like their heart chakra, it's not closing down. It's almost like it's going to be stuck in a certain place and not be able to move forward. And for some of them, it's going to trap them in a timeline of like misery and regret. And they're going to be trapped in that timeline, and that's going to be part of their part of their karma, is to be trapped in a timeline where they consistently are experiencing misery and regret. And it's going to be because they kept on trapping you in timelines where you were experiencing misery, regret, and loss. Cleanup time, mildew fairy. A lot of the stagnant energy that's been around you due to this stuff, around you within your auric field, wherever there have been blocks placed, it's clearing. It's clearing powerfully, it's clearing quickly, it's clearing because you're choosing to do the work. We have Nautilus Princess coming out, powerful personal growth. It's clearing because you're choosing to do the work. It's clearing because you're not following the guidance or the sentiment of others, including this person that wants to drag you back out to sea to drown you. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have Sea Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? It's almost like this person wants to put out a siren song for you to come back into their energy and for there to be nostalgia and sentiment, but you're not. It feels like you're not falling for that, or should that song reach you, you're going to deny it. And it's this powerful personal growth and a realization and waking up to this and choosing to move away from it and to call your stuff back, your energy back, your sacral energy back, to balance yourself and to continue to clear your auric field. This is what is bringing in this karmic justice very quickly for this person at this point. Okay. There's something to do also here with the sea. There's something here to do with the sea. Yeah. You could be dealing with a water sign. One of the people may be a water signs, whether it's this person or the person they learned how to do this from. But there's some kind of siren song that this person knew how to play on your emotions. It's almost like with this Sea Beacon Fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? This person also, once upon a time, you trusted them enough to go to them for guidance, and they misguided you on purpose in order to continue to do what it was they were doing. And it's like they want to come in and try that again, but they're fully aware that, like, but they want to come in and like kind of fool you and lull you asleep. They think they can. It's almost like it's not that they think they can, but it's like they're hoping they can lull you to sleep with some kind of siren song or some kind of emotion in order to get access to your energy again. And it's just like, no, you're too strong for that, and you're too smart for it at this point. March is going to be an important month. They may have been using some kind of death flowers on you. I'm very drawn in this picture to the violet angel and how violet is a flower also. And I think violets, is it violets or lilacs that are flowers of death, but they're Victorian flowers that are, it's Victorian flowers that, I guess they're like funeral flowers. I don't know if I'm right about that, but if it came up, then yeah. If you've had some kind of blockages and you haven't been able to find a way forward, if you've been like bound in some way, let's say like backed into a corner that you felt you couldn't get out of because of these karmic energies, which is a lot of the time what they like to do, you know, a clear solution is coming. A way out of this is coming. Whatever, in other words, whatever web they try to snare you in and bind you in, you are going to be shown the way, all the way out of it. Okay, so if there have been some kind of complications that have arisen in your life because of maybe the guidance you took or the things that these people were doing to you, there's some kind of solutions that are coming your way. We do have coming out a time for spirit, and we have mend a broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. So spirit is healing you from all of this. There's definitely, this was a situation again, and I've been pulling on this energy for the past few days. This is definitely something that broke your heart, and of course, you know, anytime we get betrayed, our hearts are broken, but especially by somebody who we trust and who we love, etc. And there's something here about you know, the pink lotus fairy. She's sitting on a pink lotus, and she's got these beautiful wings and this purple outfit. It's like you're being born again. You're being born again. Your heart is coming back to life. As this energy continues to be cleared out of your field, you're going to continue to rise into your power. Your heart is being healed. Your heart is being mended by spirit, okay? Some of the very entities, I just heard some of the entities they sent to fuck with you are the very entities now that are causing them havoc. So you take that as it resonates. However, these things are playing out in your life. If they were blocking your money, their money's going to be blocked. If they were sending you psychic attacks, they're going to lose their minds or have neurological issues. You know, if they were sending infirmities, like sickness entities and energies, they're going to find themselves sick. If they were sending you death magic, everything that they touch is going to die now too. A lot of that was that one is the opposite of the Midas touch, and I feel for some of you that's what they were doing. You have the Midas touch, you have this golden energy, and that's what they were stealing. That's what they were trying to steal, or that's what they were trying to cloak themselves in, or that's what they accessed somehow. A lot of you through your birth charts was a big one, and they can't anymore. They can't. They can't. So whatever way they use your energy to destroy you, it's the same thing that's going to happen to them. But the difference is that what's going to happen to them, it's going to be a way worse than what they could have ever done to you, because at a certain point, once you began to heal and rise into your power, those things couldn't touch you anymore. And what I'm feeling now, especially with that card, and I was seeing with there was something about them getting trapped in a timeline of misery and regret. It's almost like if this person had any healing abilities, for example, because the sad thing is that a lot of these people who did this, they have gifts too, but they use their gifts for evil. Okay, it's not that they weren't gifted individuals. It's not that some of them weren't talented individuals, smart individuals, you know. It's not that at all. It's that they used the gifts that they were given to go out into the world and to change it. They used it to destroy people unnecessarily. And because of that, they're being completely stripped of anything. They're being stripped of anything they took from you, and they're being stripped of the things that they may have started off this journey with. And for some of them, it's not only they're being stripped, some of them, their whole bloodline's being stripped of certain things. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, some of these very things that they have, that they're being stripped of, will be handed to you. They will be given to you. They will be given to the new lineage you're creating in the earth. And this doesn't matter if this was your family or not. This is what I've been trying. I'm not going to get into it right now, but many of you are starting a brand new lineage in the earth, and it doesn't matter that you came from these older bloodlines. It's like there's a certain, it's less to do about blood. I don't know how to explain it other than to say that it's something about your divine lineage going forward, even if that was part of your blood history, because the whole frequency of the family is going to change. So it's like the old frequency cannot go forward. And so up until that point, there are many ancestors, for example, that will not be ascending. Many of these people will not be ascending, and you will be creating a new lineage in this earth, and everything that they try to take from you, you will be getting back. Plus, a lot of the time, you'll be getting their gifts. But I say that again, that the way that they're going to receive the kickback is going to be worse than when they put it out, because for some, it's being returned to them, to the power of the people that they affected with this shit. So, for example, if you are a person who is a parent, right, and you have 3 children, and so and then you have a spouse, so there's 5 of you, okay? Whatever it is that they sent to fuck with you, whether it was illness, your money, it doesn't matter. It fucked with 5 people directly. It messed with 5 people directly. So for that, they may be receiving shit back to the power of 5. But then some of you just send shit back and you leave it for your ancestors and your guides, and it's going to be up to them, because they've been seeing everything that's happening behind the scenes, not only in this incarnation but everyone. So some of them, they're, like I said, that death energy is surrounding them. Some of them go and get this energy back to the power of 1000 or whatever is suitable to bring things back to 0 point. But not only that, with that energy of them being stuck in a timeline, and their heart being stuck at a certain vibration, it also means that they don't even if they had their gifts, they can't access them to heal themselves, because you have to be at a certain vibration in order to unlock that. And because they were trying so hard to stop you from unlocking the higher vibrational energy, you needed to ascend into your power and access your own gifts, because that became their mission in life. Everything that they've sent to you is coming back to them, and they will not have the ability to heal. And here's the thing. Because what they've done is all energetic, even if they go to get things dealt with medically, they might get some relief, but it's not going to be fixed. Let's put it that way. Anything else? It's finally time for you to show the world the real you. You've been blocked, but not anymore. If you've been afraid, this just came out in another message. If you've been afraid to speak your truth, live your truth, be who you really are. If you were, because of all of this stuff, for some of you, this has been happening your whole life. Like I said, this was an energy of this was the energy for some of you of it having been passed down from an aunt and uncle or a parent to a sibling or a cousin. So in other words, this was being done to you before this sibling began to do it to you too. And so as such, you may have constantly, not only were you belittled and made to feel small in order that they could constrict your energy field to do what they had to do, but that you may have learned that you always have to give up the stage for someone else, give up the glory for someone else, give up your shine for someone else. And it's like that's a story that should have never been written over your reality to begin with, and it's time to let it go. It's 2:44 on my clock. So what came out was it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Something, like I said, is happening in March. That's Aries season, right? March, yeah. The new moon in Aries is going to be significant. It's going to be when things really start to get moving forward for you. You need to work through your fears, the trepidations that you have, the trauma that you have as a result of all of this stuff. Any kind of PTSD, I will never tell you just to deal with that through energy. Get the professional help you need in order to balance your energy and to process this stuff, because it's deep. With the Scorpio energy, this is deep shit, And don't be afraid to seek out the help you need when it comes to this. But it's also working through the ability to get through that final phase of transformation for your rebirth. That's what I'm getting here. It's what they're showing me. Don't be afraid to go into into the darkest places of your heart right now. Don't be afraid to feel the anger. Don't be afraid if it's still there. I feel like for many of you the anger's gone, but with that Aries and Scorpio energy, that's Mars energy, so the anger might still be there. Use that, alchemize that energy into your new beginning. Alchemize it. That's some powerful, potent stuff to create, okay? But also, don't be afraid to go into that space of feeling everything in order that it be released, okay? Work through your fears. Work through your fears. There's something new coming that if you don't work through your fears, that this old situation created where it was constantly, getting you trapped in those timelines and those cycles of misery and pain and suffering. If you don't get through that, then it's going to be you who sabotages this beginning, right? So this is why they're telling you now, work through your fears. What is coming for you is whatever was trying to stop you from growing before can't do it anymore. And if another message coming through is if this person, people, whoever they were able to do what they were doing, and accumulate all that they accumulated off of your energy, and they weren't even you, imagine how much further you're about to go when it's your stuff and you've got it back. There's a new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. The new moon in Aquarius is coming up, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. So like in the next 10 or 11 days, I believe. The bringing love into the situation, I really do feel like somewhere along the lines they're going to try to come in with some kind of trying to guilt you about this. All of this is very new energy. There's a brand new cycle. It's like you need to bring the love for yourself into the situation. But also this Aquarian energy is all about the loving yourself enough to let yourself feel free to shine. Aquarius is a sister sign of Leo. Okay, so this is all about the Aquarius energy. The Aquarian energy supports the Leo desire to shine and to let others shine, and the Leo energy supports and hypes up the Aquarian energy to be itself and to fly its freak flag. So you need to it's like, but the Aquarian energy is also, because it's air energy, it can be very like cutthroat. It can cut things off easily, and it's like you're being told it's time for you to cut off any emotionality or sentimentality that would cause you to dim your light or not walk in your truth or not fly your freak flag at this point. So the love that it's telling you to bring into the situation, it's really telling you to bring it towards yourself. And for many of you, it's really asking you to target your inner child. Now, the new moon in Aries, that's the first house. Scorpio is the 8th house. Some of you might be getting some money or some kind of inheritance is coming in. For some of you, you're going to be getting married or finding a person that actually gets you, like someone you can settle down with if that's your thing. Some of you, you're going to find out that there was some kind of shady stuff going on with money that's owed you also with the new moon in Scorpio. New moon in Aquarius is all about the group dynamic. It's the 11th house. So there's something here about you. You're here to help others. You're here to help the collective at this time through whatever it is that you've been through here. And so there's nothing that has happened here that's going to be wasted. And I want to remind you that same message that came through just now. If this person was able to cloak themselves in your energy and accumulate all the shit that they did while doing that, imagine how fucking powerful you're going to be now that you've got your stuff back. The new moon in Aries is all about the reclamation of your passion, your drive, your sense of direction, your bullheadedness about going forward, although it is the ram, not the bull. You're being fixed on moving forward. It's about reclaiming your passion, but it's also about reclaiming your godhood, reclaiming your place as a spiritual leader, or reclaiming your spiritual destiny and the ability to take it forward. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have communication is key. This is new moon in Gemini. For some of you, you are artists. You create art with spoken word. Maybe you write. Gemini is also to do with hands. Maybe you paint. You have a message that is here that you need to communicate with the world. You need to get over any fears you have surrounding that. Gemini energy is also around the 3rd house. This is how you learn how to speak your truth. As a child, and it's dependent upon whether you were supported in your desire or in your need to be heard, and whether that then translated in your ability to speak in a way where you knew you deserved to be heard, versus if you were constantly shut up and silenced and ridiculed, and you learned at a very young age to shut down and not share your truth. Well, many of you, that the latter one is your story, and it's time for you to come out of that shell. Come out of the shell. Someone trapped you in a shell. That's another thing. They use sea magic. That siren song too. I kept on seeing the shell. Come out of your shell. Some of you might want to do some work breaking any energy where somebody tried to put you in a shell or bury you or something. Okay? Come out of your shell. It's time. You have a message. You have something to share with the world. If you didn't have something that potent, nobody would have done this shit to you to begin with. You're divinely guided, you're divinely chosen, you're anointed, and you're getting your anointing back. So I hope this message was helpful, inspiring, insightful. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you want to work with me in any way, then the best way to do that is to check out my website, check out my services, and then drop me an email. I do not do personal readings, but I do one-to-one mentorship sessions, and they are not, you do not have to sign up to do a package with me. I don't really do packages because I don't like to promote any form of codependency. I'm here to help you rise in your power and keep it moving with your life. I'm not here to keep you coming back to me. I'm not a drug peddler. I'm a healer. So I do personal mentoring sessions if you want to sign up for that. Please note, I said this in the other video, but I'll say it again, I do not tune into other people's energy without their consent, meaning if you come to me for a reading, it's all about you and your healing. I will not tap into any karmic's energy to get that. The only reason I can do that collectively is because these are messages I'm given by spirit. These are downloads I'm given. I'm given permission to go into the collective energy to do these messages, but I do not do Tarotstrology reports for someone else without their consent, and I do not tap into anyone else's energy without their consent. Okay, so I'm sending you guys so much love. Please make sure to like the video if you haven't already, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post, all of that YouTube stuff. And what else? I think that's it. That's it. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's time to move forward, guys. It's enough. It's enough of the pain. It's enough of the struggle. And not that we're not here to experience that too, but some of you have just been put through pain cycles unnecessarily for other people's gain. It's time for that to be over. So I'm going to sign out now. Sending you all love. Until next time, be well.